Hey, I'm not a fan of mice, especially not in my kitchen and definitely not in my house. In this video, I'll teach you how this mouse stopped me from overthinking and the epiphany I had at yoga so that you can stop overthinking and do the things you really want to do without the constant mind drama, like going to the beach, being 400 times more productive and 20 times more likely to reach your goal. I'm Suzanne McAllister. I'm the Barefoot Overthinking Coach and Therapist, and I help you to reach your goals in less time, effort, and mind drama. All right, this is the only channel that teaches you how to stop mind drama, overthinking, and anxiety so you can get all your ambitions met and reach your goals in your business and in life. And because why do we want to reach our goals? So we can spend more time with our friends, do the things we want to do, and afford the things that we really want to have in our lives without going crazy. All right, so let me get into the story. What happened with the mouse? So it's summer here in Australia. So I live on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. It's so hot. And so a couple of weeks ago, my fridge broke, and then we figured it out with the electrician and plugged everything out and figured it all out. Of course, it was at a weekend on a Saturday morning, and so it was like the fridge was broken. The fridge was only 4 years old, so annoying. But it turns out when we pulled it out, there was all this mouse poo under the fridge and on top of the fridge. It was super gross. So there's a mouse living in the fridge or in the roof because there's a flap over there. So I went out, got a new fridge. Yay, very good. And put all these poisons and the traps around. And I thought, we're done. And then a few days later, I actually found that the mouse had gone in my pantry. So I needed to chuck all this food up. Well, it really did need a good clean if you've ever seen my pantry. But anyhow, so I had one of these baskets. I put it on the floor. It was a basket, had my pasta in. And then I saw this mouse run out, run to the left into my office. Not good. So I ran after the mouse, closed the door because there's not such a gap under the door where the mouse could come out. So then I threw in some poison and I threw in some a trap, and then I got a towel and I stuffed it at the bottom of the door. So I thought, okay, I'm not going in this for days, and I didn't because I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to mice. And I thought, if it's lying there dead, what do I do? If it's not there, what do I do? So I had to do my face-to-face clients in my living room, which they enjoyed, and my online client from my bedroom. But yeah, not a lie. But then 3 days later, I opened the door just to check and found that this mouse had shown a big hole in the towel, must have run out, and away she was. And there we had it again. I pulled out the fridge, looked out under the fridge. You guessed it. Mouse was still alive. Went back to old home, wherever that is. Hopefully it's not in the fridge, under the fridge, in the fridge, behind the fridge, wherever the cables are from the fridge. But there she was under the fridge. Mouse poo, dog food that she took like from the dog's bowl. And I was like, no. And I discovered that in the morning at 6, just when I went to yoga. So I do this 90 minutes Bikram class. It's so hot. I think it's 42 degrees or 105 Fahrenheit, if that's right. My friend Ali says, you can't focus on overthinking or you can't be anxious in hot yoga because your body just wants to survive, like the ice bath that I did with Wim Hof when I did the training with him. But nah, that does not work for me because, I'm the overthinking coach, and I got there to be an expert because I'm a therapist, and I'm the one that was overthinking all the time and had anxiety. So I know this because I can overthink in a super hot room doing a 90-minute, it's called meditation in motion class, 27 moves. They're always the same, so really good for anybody with anxiety and overthinking. But I can overthink anywhere and anytime, in an ice bath, probably like running away from a tiger. I'd still be thinking, oh, what do I do afterwards? Anyhow, so this is how I became the idea that, because I studied all of these things and I needed to apply them in my own life and use my own coaching. So, which I did, because there was trying to do the postures, trying to do the tree, thinking, oh, what if that mouse what if she gets in my bedroom? What if she gets in my bedroom and she's going to sit on my bed and I'm going to wake up and there's this mouse? Where is she now anyway? Is there only one mouse? And what are all the things I need to go to? Bunnings is our local shop to buy? What can I get to catch her? Is it like a live thing? What do I do if I buy like these normal mice traps? Because the ones that we had, they didn't work. Is there another brand of poison? Because she obviously doesn't like the taste of this, and I wonder, why didn't she like that poison? What do I else to do? Do I need to get a different brand? And what do I do if I actually catch her? Because that would be horrible if I have like a conventional thing, like there is a dead mouse in the trap, and who's going to take that away? Because not so good, because I'm single now, so that's just me and all the friends that want to come and rescue me, and blah 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 blah. You get my drift. All of that in my head, in the hottest room ever, doing relaxing yoga tree pose, or whatever the pose I was doing at the moment. And then I became aware, and I was thinking, so that's when you become the observer. Maybe it was the fourth round of the crazy thoughts, because it's not like I had new ones about the mouse. I mean, there's only so many things you can think about the mouse and the mousetrap, isn't there? So maybe the fourth round of, and it wasn't at the end of the 90 minutes, I'm proud to say. So then I used the technique and I told myself to stop. It's a mindfulness, it's a little mindfulness technique. So I told myself, stop, and thanked a part of me, because it was just wanting to make sure that I was okay, that I'd have a mouse-free environment. And, all overthinking and anxiety serves a purpose, actually. And you can make friends with them, or you can have them and fight them, which is even worse. So your mind is actually trying to keep you safe, but the anxiety and overthinking doesn't make you feel safe, because it just goes run and run and run, and you feel more anxious. So that little mindfulness technique that I want to introduce to you is, when an unhelpful thought comes up, you breathe and you say, thank you, thinking, but for now I'm focusing on whatever it is, my breath in yoga, or standing in a tree pose, or observing my posture in the mirror. No judgment, no harshness, no, Suzanne, you're again, blah, 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 you can't even start thinking. No. Just how you would talk to a 3-year-old toddler that you love so much. Just how you would talk to your best friend if she would speak these thoughts loud next to you. You wouldn't say, shut up. You would say, just focus on this, with love and compassion. And you would listen, and you'd say, okay, I hear you. So after class, we go to Bunnings and we buy all the things. So it's all good. No point thinking about it now. So every time the mouse came up in my yoga class, I just said, thank you. I take care of it later. And it worked. It didn't stop me, but the gaps went like really, really further along. And at the end, I had a super nice class. And that's not like the only thing I do with my clients. We do a lot of mindset work, and we've got heaps more of techniques, but this is really a passion of mine to share these things with you. So I hope that was helpful for you. And please let me know in the comments what you think and what you'd like to hear more about. I also have a gift for you, because it's a new morning and evening affirmation. There's a link down there, so you create your own song. It's kind of like a song in your mind, isn't it? Like the overthinking song. It can be like a destructive death metal, rap crazy song, or it can be a symphony where you're like, okay, I can go with this, and I can go and do something about that. All right, so this was my little tip for today. So this is how you now know how that mouse stopped my overthinking, how I caught myself doing the things that I help people to stop doing in their lives, so that they can have the business and the life they really desire. And it's an awesome thing when you come to that point. So if you want to know more about me, my name is Suzanne McAllister. I have a website, suzannemcallister.com. Find out more. There's some goodies on there for you. And so overthinking really stopped me from doing so many things in my life for so many years. And if I had that time back, and if I knew all the things that I know now and that I implement, and if I could have coached myself the way I coach my clients, I think, wow, my life would have been very different. I would have spent so much more time doing the things I'd really love. I would have been singing out there when I was 20 instead of waiting till I was end of my 40s. Yeah, and in my business, I'd be out there speaking like I'm speaking to you now, because the world needs you. You have got something to share, and you watch this for a reason. So reach out, have a chat with me. I'm here, and yep, subscribe. I'd love to see you every week here. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me.